2K Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are proud to bring you this year's Q School Final. We're just about to begin our coverage of this exciting event. Luke Elvey here alongside Rich Beam. And Rich, what's on the minds of these players today?
Look, at the end of the day, these players want one thing and one thing only. That's their Corn Ferry Tour card. And to do that, they need to finish up in the top 50 at the end of the event.
Can't wait to find out what happens here. And from the bunker here. That's on the green, but still a fair way away from the flag. 8 feet to the cup.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
I like their courage to be able to get that to go down and save the hole.
Absolutely. In the bunker off the tee, getting that one, that is a Brucey bonus.
He's currently tied for 4th. We've arrived at a par 5.
Players want to take out any club, driver, 3 wood, whatever it takes to miss the bunkers down the right-hand side in order to give them the best opportunity to knock it on in 2. However, danger lurks everywhere around this green, so players playing cautiously might want to consider laying up. Birdie 4s are always a good score in this hole, and you're never disappointed with a 5.
Rich, being a big Boston sports fan, love being here in Beantown. And look, TPC Boston's a great venue for any championship. We've had some great winners here in the past, the likes of Tiger Woods, Ricky Fowler, Justin Thomas. This golf course, it gives, but it also takes.
Look at the list of winners you just mentioned. What do they have in common? A, they're really gritty competitors, but B, they're super good, reliable ball strikers. I think that this golf course is sneaky, demanding. Whoever wins this week is certainly going to earn it on this relatively, seemingly benign, but sneaky hard golf course.
That's a touch of class.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
Well, a lovely opportunity to save par here. He was on a good line. And well holed. Let's move on. Moving down the leaderboard after that hole. Teeing off here at the 3rd hole.
A split green here. It is difficult to make birdie 2s, but par 3s should be had.
Going with the hybrid.
I don't know if they meant to do that.
Do you think they drew that up differently in their mind? This would be a great up and down. And this from the greenside rough. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Just got to trickle this one in the front door. It's downhill.
Okay, steady now. And this next putt here is for a double bogey. This looks good. And nicely holed. Sitting at 2 over for the day. The 4th at TPC Boston, Rich. A great short par 4.
Players looking to make birdie or better. The only difficulty is finding that front bunker. That's when big numbers can be had. For sure, birdies galore.
Oh, that was pure. And here we are with the 3rd shot. 4 strokes off the lead. Ooh, that almost went down. Opportunity to make their par. Ooh, right by the hole. And this one will be for bogey. Trailing by 5 shots after that hole. Here we have a long par 4. It's going to take 2 great shots to get on.
Dog legs from right to left. The big danger here is the green. 3 different tiers on this green. Find the correct one. You'll have a birdie opportunity. Miss it, and it's going to be a difficult 2-putt.
Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Setting up here from about 180 yards.
Going with the 5-iron here.
Uh-oh, this one leaking out to the right.
That wasn't their best approach, Beamer.
That's been the story of the day, isn't it, Luke? Has missed a lot of greens, and you can't afford to do that on this golf course.
A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole.
These are on rails, looking good.
Well, that's a momentum maintainer. Well done. Currently at +3 for the round. Time to face a par 4.
Bunkers down the right-hand side are a nuisance. The pond fronting the left part of the green should not come into play if players find the fairway off their tee shots. Second shot to a very flat green. You can get it close, but still difficult on this long par 4.
The 6th hole, particularly the approach, Rich, at TPC Boston's a very strong one.
If they put the pin other than front left near the water, it's a good birdie opportunity. But once that pin sneaks over to the left-hand side, watch out. Bogeys and doubles come into the equation very quickly.
And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. Oh, just missed. No, that's too bad. This is a par putt. And down it goes. Let's head to the next. Oh, looking to make a statement here. Going with driver off the tee.
Par 5, and only the long players can reach in two. Find the fairway, then make a decision. Do I go over the large bunker 100 yards away, or do I lay back of it? Either way, you must make a par 5 here, because birdies will be had by the big hitters.
Playing from around 240 yards. Going with a 3-wood here. A wonderful shot here at the 7th and sets up another birdie chance.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
Oh, so close. Par putt coming up here. Well, it was a wonderful approach shot, wasn't it? But unfortunately having to settle for par. This hole is a par 3.
Par 3 and a diabolical green, to say the least. The left-hand side sits much higher than the right-hand side, and the green is usually very firm. A tough ask.
Sitting at 3 over par. Wow, that almost went in the hole. 11 feet to the cup.
An important par save.
This one's tracking.
That will work. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard. Here we are at the final hole on the front 9.
9th hole, bunkers down the left will not come into play, and this green sits below the players on their second shot. We have seen birdies made here in the past, but they are really difficult to come by.
Yeah, that one will play. From around 170 yards here.
This one headed left and not coming back.
Well, that'll work. Up on the dance floor. Could have been worse. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 22 feet from the cup.
looking really good. That's one of those putts that you're proud of at the end of a round. They all add up. And as we head over to the 10th hole, Rich, this player will enter their final 9 holes of Q School. How will they be feeling?
Well, right now they should be pleased. They're playing awfully well. They've put themselves in good position to get their Korn Ferry Tour card. But let's face it, 9 holes left. Pressure packed, to say the least.
Oh, well played. Second shot here at the 10th.
This one headed left.
Seemed to lose the handle on that shot. Getting ready to play their third. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Very crafty, that shot.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
Trailing by 6 shots after that hole. Teeing off here at the 11th.
Par 3 measures 231 yards from the back. A very difficult test indeed. A long green that is unforgiving as it slopes from back to front quite severely. Birdies are hard to run by, as pars can be as well.
Didn't that look good for a long time? This putt for par here. This one's online. That was a gallant attempt. This one's for bogey. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. Here we find ourselves on the tee of a par 4.
Par 4, 510 yards. It is a brute. Those bunkers down the right-hand side are a natural attraction for wayward golf balls. Second shot is down the slope. A big, deep, gaping bunker on the right-hand side will also find its fair share of golf balls. All in all, just a tough hole, to say the least.
Nicely done. 20 feet to the hole.
Oh, you know you want to.
That's frustrating. Big putt for par coming up. Sitting at 3 over for the day. Let's see what happens here at the 13th.
Tee shot up the hill to a blind landing area. Second shot is to a green that is surrounded by a cavern of bunkers. If you miss all those and find the green in 2, then you'll have a decent look at a birdie 3.
Henny, how's that ball lying?
Looks like they have a good lie here in the second cut.
Going with the 9-iron, I think. That's a smart option. Back into the fairway. And here we are with the third shot. That got a little out of control, I think.
Missing it short there, they will definitely be upset.
This next putt is for bogey.
Come on, ball, don't deny him.
Well played. That shot's so good, we need to have another look.
What an amazing putt from way out.
Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Two great shots are required here because this hole is a long par 4.
Fairway sweeps from right to left down the hill. Should you find the fairway, you'll have a decent look at finding the green in 2. But I gotta say, it is a difficult par 4, and you'd be happy to walk away with that score.
The 14th hole at TPC Boston is a par 5 for the locals, a converted par 4 for the tournament, Rich, and it's a strong second shot down the hill.
Second shot, very narrow opening to this green. If you miss it out to the right in the bunkers, you have a difficult time getting it up and down. Out to the left, you have some options. Parts can be made.
Oh, I thought that one was going in. Let's see if we can make this. Keep the par on the card.
Right over the spot they were looking at.
Now, nice to make a mid-range par putt. Trailing by 8 strokes now after that hole. Welcome to the tee of a par 4.
Par 4, and a fun little par 4 at that, just 421 yards from the back. Fairly generous fairway, but a green that can provide some entertainment as there's some different swales in the green, and your golf ball can go a-wandering if you're not careful.
And he's down there.
Setting up from about 130 yards out.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
18 feet to the cup.
Their short game today has been absolutely sublime fun to watch.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Just a short putt remaining here. Sitting at 4 over for the day. Teeing off here on the 16th hole.
Watch out for this green. There's a large shelf on the right-hand side. If it's up there, good luck getting it close. And whatever you do, don't be silly and hit it left in the water. That's just a bad shot.
Yeah, not a bad shot, that one. And he's down there. You got a read?
Setting up this putt 20 feet from the cup.
Ouch, that hurts. That'll sting a bit. Just 3 feet to the cup.
This is what they have left for par here.
Teeing off here on the 17th hole.
Dog leg from right to left. Second shot is down the slope. Lots of bunkers on this hole, but should you avoid them and find this sliver of a green, then birdie will be on your mind.
Not bad. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
I can see the 125-yard marker just nearby.
This one is heading to a really not so good space.
And he's not hit the mark on that approach. Getting ready to play their third. Time now for the 4th shot. How close was that to going down? And just about 8 feet left to the hole. A good stroke. Just didn't drop. We don't want to drop any more shots. Let's make this for double. That gets the job done. A little slide happening here on the leaderboard. See if he can bounce back. Of all the finishing holes on the PGA Tour, Rich, there's plenty that feel that TPC Boston could be right up with the very best of them.
Long hitters are looking to take it down the left-hand side and get the extra chase on the golf ball down the slope. That'll leave them with a very short second shot to a dangerous green. big, deep bunker right and a large hollow on the left-hand side. Birdies and eagles have been made before, but so have sixes and sevens.
Good shot there, Beamer. And here we are with the third shot. That got caught up in a few of the branches. No, that's not the shot they wanted. And here we are with their fourth. This is their fifth shot. Players setting up, trying to get up and down from the bunker. Time for their seventh shot. Ooh, that almost went down. And this putt for a final score of 80.
This is looking solid, what they wanted.
Oh, he's up, Tiger. 3 feet to go here to the hole. And with that, this player has finished their Q School final. But Rich, unfortunately, they didn't manage to make it to that all-important top 50 and won't be able to advance to the Korn Ferry Tour next season. However, on their side is the opportunity to do it all again next year.
The player's going to have a rough go of it for another year until they can get back and hopefully get into the Korn Ferry Tour Championships.
A fair bit of soul searching, I would imagine.
There's going to be a lot of searching for your game a little bit. I mean, you're going to be traveling, living on the road full time. It's not easy nor fun, but it can and hopefully will make this player better in the future.
I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam, and on behalf of all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's goodbye for now. UK Sports and the Korn Ferry Tour are proud to bring you this year's Q School final. It's time to get underway, so let's get into the coverage of this exciting event. I'm Luke Elvey, and alongside me in the booth is Rich Beam.
Yeah, thanks for having me, Luke. I got to say, I'm excited about the day's action. See how it all unfolds. Glad to be alongside you, my friend.
Well played, mate. Second shot here on the first. This would be a great up and down from this spot. Playing their fourth shot. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Bogey putt coming up here. That's pretty tidy. Facing early adversity there after opening up with a bogey.
Just the thing they didn't want to have happen. An opening bogey. Hopefully that does not set the tone for the rest of the day.
Let's see what happens here on the second hole.
Players looking to make 4 here, but never disappointed with a par 5.
Well struck. Getting ready to play their third. That was a bit wayward. That was a little untidy, wasn't it? Straight into the water. Playing their fifth shot. That's a good-looking shot there. Just 10 feet to the cup here. It's tracking. In it goes, and that's unfortunately back-to-back bogeys.
You're making one bad mistake with another, compounding it, not good.
Looks like this one's bunker bound. A little off the mark on that approach shot.
Not taking enough club to get it there.
This would be a great up and down. With a sigh of relief, happy to be putting again. And he needs this to save par. That's a good make in the end. Certainly helped them fight back from a difficult position.
Good par save there from the greenside bunker. Job well done.
The fourth at TPC Boston, Rich. A great short par 4.
Players looking to make birdie or better. The only difficulty is finding that front bunker. That's when big numbers can be had. For sure, birdies galore.
Great shot.
Pretty good shot there.
What's in front of them, Henny?
Just got to use the touch of a feather. Barely has to blow on it. This is just downhill.
Ooh. Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. Now 5 strokes behind. Teeing off here at the 5th.
Dog legs from right to left. The big danger here is the green. 3 different tiers on this green. Find the correct one. You'll have a birdie opportunity. Miss it, and it's going to be a difficult 2-putt.
That's not what they hoped for. I'm definite about that.
And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 165 yards. Wow, did this come out beautifully?
Oh, absolutely flushed. Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this.
Come on, ball. Don't deny him.
Well, nice to drop a putt of that length. Well done.
Unreal display this week with that wand.
And let's have another look at that one.
Yeah, let's see this again. Have this one on repeat.
Well, good move there. Anything north on the leaderboard's always pleasant. And they'd be feeling buoyed with confidence after that birdie. Here's a good chance to maintain the momentum.
Bunkers down the right-hand side are a nuisance. The pond fronting the left part of the green should not come into play if players find the fairway off their tee shots. Second shot to a very flat green. You can get it close, but still difficult on this long par 4.
That's really not what they were looking for.
Sitting at 1 over. Looks to be going with the 5-iron. Let's hope this one gets a good lie because it's heading towards the rough. It's a little wayward.
Now, coming out of the rough, missing the green was always in the cards.
Oh, that one just missed the hole. 12 feet to the cup coming up.
This is what they have left for bogey.
Looking good.
Was on a good line.
This next putt for double bogey.
Yeah, well holed. Let's move on to the next. Teeing off here at the 7th.
Par 5, 600 yards straight away. Wanting to make birdies, but par is a good number.
Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
3 over for the day.
Nicely done.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. That's some good golf right there. This putt right on 12 feet to the hole. Ooh, right by the hole. Well, this would be a good one to make. It's for par.
That's a good putt to make, that one.
Now 6 strokes back after that hole. Let's see what happens here at the 8th.
Par 3, bunkers left and right. Not an easy par 3 to say the least.
A bit wild on approach there. Close to the surface here, the green side rough. Wow, that almost went in the hole. 7 feet to the cup. And in it goes for the par. Sitting at 3 over for the event. We've reached the 9th hole. Time to tee off.
9th hole, bunkers down the left will not come into play, and this green sits below the players on their second shot. We have seen birdies made here in the past, but they are really difficult to come by.
You like that, didn't you? What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
I'd say he's about 165 from this flag.
This one's headed towards the rough. That one seemed to get away from them, Rich.
Greens in regulation today has been absolutely abysmal, and that is reflective on their scorecard.
Oh, I thought that one was going in. Well, you like the look of those hands.
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
And as we head over to the 10th hole, Rich, this player will enter their final 9 holes of Q School. How will they be feeling?
Luke, this is the spot where you either fail or shine. And I gotta say, 9 holes left to put themselves in the top 50 to make it on the Korn Ferry Tour. Failing is definitely an option for this player.
Going with the 6-iron here.
Uh-oh, this one's out, heading towards the rough.
Nicely done. Anything in 5 feet to be handy from here. Appears to have overcooked this one. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Yeah, they've left it in the perfect spot here, just below the hole. They can be aggressive up the hill.
Nice little putt to hole, that one.
Trailing by 6 shots after that hole. Let's see what happens here at the 11th hole.
Par 3 measures 231 yards from the back. A very difficult test indeed. A long green that is unforgiving as it slopes from back to front quite severely. Birdies are hard to run by, as pars can be as well.
Yeah, this is lovely. What an escape artist. That was a horrible lie.
He has this putt to save his par. Might need to get the feel back on the putting green.
Yeah, that can happen on these greens. They're tricky at times.
That's a wonderfully played chip shot there.
Judging it beautifully.
Well, that's disappointing. This putt's for double. Now 8 shots back after that hole. Let's see what happens here at the 12th.
Par 4, 510 yards. Good luck.
That's nicely done. Playing from around 210 yards here. Going with the 5-wood. Well, this should be unpredictable. Don't know what you're going to get from the golfing gods here. Well, a little off the target with that one.
Well, story of the day for this player is just missed too many greens. You can't afford to do that.
What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Setting up this putt 11 feet from the cup. This is what they have left for par.
there it is. And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings. Let's see what happens here on the 13th hole, shall we?
Tee shot is uphill to a blind landing area. Green is surrounded by some deep bunkers. However, you miss all those, you find the surface in two, and you're going to have a pretty decent look at a birdie three.
That dog will hunt.
Playing from around 150 yards here.
Getting ready to play their third. Well, this would be a great par putt if you can make this.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
Looks like they may have pushed that one.
In she goes. Let's head to the next. And a little slide down the standings after that hole. The 14th hole at TPC Boston is a par 5 for the locals, a converted par 4 for the tournament, Rich, and it's a strong second shot down the hill.
Second shot, very narrow opening to this green. If you miss it out to the right in the bunkers, you have a difficult time getting it up and down. Out to the left, you have some options. Pars can be made.
Got great connection here. Yeah, this is looking good.
Not a bad approach. Grab the putter from the caddy. You're dancing. 13 feet to the hole. Oh, so close. And this one is for bogey. That's tracking. That's a good putt to hole for a bogey.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Now playing a little defensively.
Setting up now on a par 4.
Par 4, 421 yards. A lot of fun can be had here, but be careful of the green. It'll get you if you're not careful.
That's tidy. Time for the second shot at the 15th. Going with the 8-iron here.
Good sounding strike, that one.
Oh, what a shot. You'll take that. That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine. What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
Can't be too aggressive here. Take your medicine and move on. This is down the hill.
Surely it's going to.
That was a gallant attempt. 4 feet to the cup. Solid par putt, that. Sitting at 7 over for the day. Let's see what happens here at the 16th.
Par 3, I don't need to mention the one on the left-hand side. It speaks for itself.
Good shot there.
Outside chance here for the birdie.
That's frustrating. Didn't quite have the right stuff there. Oh, I don't mind this par putt. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole.